Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we're going to be going over the next part of the collection of my Yu-Gi-Oh figures. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've gotten another video up. I've seen a whole lot of unfortunate delays, and I had to get tested for the virus going around, and I came back negative, so thank God for that. But anyway, we're now back to the videos, but up first we have the Exodia model kit. I got this thing at a Family Dollar for $20. This is the model kit of Exodia. It basically stands, but its arms right here can move up and down. The head is solid. It's got this fireball. It snaps together right here. It snaps together at the shoulders. The shoulder pads snap on. This head snaps off. The hands right there at the chains snap off. The body part snaps off. The legs snap on. Snaps together at the knees. Snaps together at the ankles. But yeah, this is just my really big Exodia model kit. But that's him. And I also succeeded in finding the rest of the Naruto figurines of the Anime Heroes series. So we'll be going over that in a later video. But thanks to some help from some of my friends, they helped me get some figures. The next one we have up is the Gaia the Dragon Champion. This is the Cursive Dragon and Gaia the Fierce Knight. I don't know if he still works or not. His batteries may be dead. He still works a little bit. This one I'm not too very happy about. The rat got a hold of his horns and chewed off his horns. Chewed off his blade over here on his shoulder. Chewed off his that the one? No, that's the one that's okay. But on this one, chewed off his whole fingers. Chewed off his blade right there at his elbow. Didn't touch the dragon, but basically got him, and this part right here broke on me. I have the piece, I just haven't glued it back on yet. But it would basically do like that and flap up and down. The tail can twist. Yeah, my tripod unfortunately broke on me. Trying to twist it and tighten it up, and the plastic was so cheap that it gave way and snapped. So I'm back to holding the phone. So yeah, sorry about that. And there's the detail in Gaia's face. I lost his javelins. I don't know where they are. But that is the Gaia the Dragon Champion. The next one we have up is the Battle Ox. He used to make noise, but he's dead. His batteries went dead on me. He could basically move at the feet. Like that. It's like that for all four. It's got a little mechanism right here. You just do this. And it's got some axe chopping action. And there's his axe. It can come in and out of his hand. Here's the Battle Ox's head. He can look side to side. And then this arm can go up and down. Same thing with these legs. They can basically move frontwards and backwards. The tail, I think, is solid. I don't think it moves. Well, it actually does. You can twist it. And then right here at his waist, he can turn at the waist area. Right in here. See if I can get it good. Right there. He can turn right there. And here's the bottom of him. There's where his noisemaker would be. Here's his switch, which you can see. We'll turn it up to 2. It's on, but he's dead. His batteries went dead. I got these back then when I was a kid, about 8 or 9 years old. I started collecting these when I was a kid, and I still got them. My next one I have up is Yugioh, the Forbidden One. He's dead too. He was a noisemaker. He moves up and down in the arms, the wrist right here. I think they could turn, maybe. Yeah, they turn a little bit, but not much. They're stuck. The chains broke off right here. He had some chains that hung down from his shackles. The legs can move back and forth. He still has his chains on his shackles at his ankles. There's the on and off switch. The button would be right there, but it's dead. Here's the detail in Yugioh's face. And he had a fireball that went in his hand, and you would basically press the elbow to fire it. I lost the fireball. I don't know where it is. The next one we have up is another noisemaker one. This is the Thousand Dragon. He would make noise by pressing down right here. But he's dead too. The batteries gave way. His on and off switch is right here on his back. Which it's on 1. We'll try putting it on 2. See if he can move. No, he's dead. But the wings, they can spin around. It would basically be like this. You just hold him by his tail. And then like that. The arms, they can move up and down. The legs only does that for like his action. I guess it's like his fire breathing action. The mouth, open and close. Here's the detail in Thousand Dragon's face. Anyway, that's him. You gotta be careful. The wings right here, they do want to try to break off. So, you can see how flimsy that is and how it just popped out of socket. Yeah, you gotta be careful about that. But that's the way it was made. The tail, it looks like it can twist. I don't know if it can or not. Okay, it can. It's just really stuck right now where it's so old. But yeah, the tail can twist. Not gonna force it much though because it's so old, and I get you that joint is dry rotted like the Brawley's Wasterer, so if I twist that it could snap. So we won't do that. Anyway, that's Thousand's Dragon. The next one up is the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I need to basically clean these. They've been in storage and some bugs has gotten to them and messed on them. They've collected cobwebs, spider webs, you name it. It's there. The wings are twistable. The arms, they move, but I think they're on a joint that moves at the same time. The feet right here, they can twist. There's where the noisemaker would be. I think he's probably dead too. It's got a mechanism right back here at the head, like a twisting mechanism, and you just move that up and down, and then the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon is bobbing its heads. It had a fireball that went in its mouth, but I lost the fireball. But you can see right here, this is the mechanism. You just move it up and down. And then right here would be the noisemaker. And he is dead. He's not making no noise. Where is his switch? Yeah, it's on 2. He's just dead. Batteries went dead. But here's the detail in the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon's faces. That's the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. The next one is my last noisemaker one. This one I think still does make noise. This is his top stand thing. He's like a top stand thing, and he just sits in there. This is the Thousand Eyes Restrict. These right here can move up and down. This is his button. Yeah, that one still makes noise. That's his first version of making noise, and when you put him on version 2, you can see the noise changes. He can basically hold his arms up and then he has these grabbing hands. Back then when I was about a teenager, I took him to school, and I've had so many people making bad jokes about this. 2 grabbing hands. Yeah, y'all get where I'm going with that. But yeah, it was a bad experience when I took him to school. But anyway, that's the Thousand Eyes Restrict. You can see he's got all the eyeballs all over him. He just stays on that stand. Then you can take him off. Here's the detail. I don't know why they never made Relinquished, or they may have made Relinquished and I just didn't get him. But I only saw the Thousand Eyes Restrict. But that is the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Next up, we're going to be going over some more Yu-Gi-Oh figures I've got. Here is the first one. This is Rocket Warrior. Let me pull his legs down. He has bends in the knees. Right there you can see. Bends in the knees. Swivels in the knees. The feet don't move. The arms, they can only move up and down. They're just stuck right now. The head can look a little bit side to side. Not too much because it's hindered by this. And with him, you basically push this in. You push that in. You push these two together. And then you just push up. And then he partially turns into the rocket. The only thing that just won't push in is the arms. The arms are still left. But there is the Rocket Warrior's rocket mode. Oh, here's a mechanism right here I forgot about. That might be why it didn't work. And it's stuck. It's not working. Let me transform him back. Maybe it doesn't work when he's in rocket mode. Me a few seconds here, y'all. It's being stubborn to want to come back loose. And it's kind of hard to do this one hand. I'll try my best to work with it. Okay, got one side loose. Ow, that sword's sharp. Yeah, for kids' toys, the plastics are very sharp. Okay, now he's back there, and let's see if we can get this mechanism to work, or if it's just stuck. Yeah, it's not budging. It's jammed. Okay. And the sword can also come out of the hand if you wanted to. But there's Rocket Warrior. The next one up is another one that needs cleaning. This is my Celtic Guardian. Head can look side to side. Arms can go up and down. I think there's movement at the waist area, or it looks like there is. I don't know. Try it a little bit, but not much. No. It's made solid because the cape is made solid to his back. So, that's about the only movement you're going to get out of him. Well, okay, the waist does move a little bit. It's just stuck. Yeah, it feels like that dry rotted stuff, so I'm not going to twist that. Don't want to break my Celtic Guardian. Then the sword can come out of his hand. You just push it up like that, and then the sword comes out of Celtic Guardian's hand, but we'll put it back in his hand so we don't lose it. There we go. There's Celtic Guardian. The next one up, we have two Dark Magicians. We have the original Dark Magician's color. I lost the scepter that went to him. His staff, I lost it. But he has a action on his back. You just click right here, and he would do the Dark Magic attack. And you can see there it's getting stuck a little bit. That one doesn't work as good as the other one I got. And then this hand right here is on no joint. It just moves up and down. The legs are made solid. The cape is like a rubbery material plastic. Detail and come on, focus. Hang on a minute, y'all. I'm fighting with my camera. Detail in Dark Magician's face. And then when you come to this one, this is a specially made see-through one. The detail in his face, which is dusty. They're made exactly the same, just one's like a special detail like see-through plastic. And with this one, his arm is not sticking. This one moves the same way. And with this one, I still have the scepter. Just, this one was more of a light green like it was on the show. And this one leads more to a dark green. I guess for the special color. But let's see if we can get the scepter in Dark Magician's hand. And scoot it down to where it needs to be. There we go. And then you just take it, and then Dark Magic attack. Like that. Dark Magic attack. And that's how that figurine worked. But yeah, luckily I still do have the scepter for that one. Which that scepter works for both of them. It's just I would prefer to have his original scepter back. But there's Dark Magician. Next one we have up is Kaiba's monster. This is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I lost the fireball, but you would basically press it on the head right here, and that's how you would fire the fireball. It's on a swivel rotating ball joint at the neck, or at the head actually, that connects into the neck. So you can get a pretty good range of motion in there. The neck is on a peg system plugged into the body. And it would just, if I can get it, it would twist. Like that. The arms are on a peg system plugged into the body. They just move up and down. Same thing with the legs. They move up and down. The wings, I don't think they have any rotation. They're made, well, they do have a little bit of rotation, but not much. And there is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And now lastly, we'll go over my character figures that we have. Up first we have two Yugis. The rat's got a hold of this one and chewed his foot almost completely in half. And this one has a mechanism where when you press this button right here, cards would pop out. You can see just slides out of the coat when you press the button. This is a Battle City, not Battle City, but this is a Duelist Kingdom Yugi, because he has the Duelist Gauntlet. The Millennium Puzzle is on a string, a black string tied around his neck. This arm right here can move up about that far and down. He has movement in the waist. It can move like that back and forth. The head moves side to side. But yeah, the head moves side to side. The next one up is this Yami Yugi figure. The head can look side to side. The arms can move up and down. I got this Yami Yugi at a Edge grocery years ago. Back when I was in middle school. His Millennium Puzzle is the same gist, tied onto a string. And with this Yugi, it has a mechanism in it to where when you turn him to the side, his waist will twist. I'll try my best to show it here. But his waist will twist, and then when you let him go, his waist will do like a, kind of like he's going to get ready to throw a card. Like that, and then let it go. It's got like a waist joint in there. Like a mechanism. But there's his feet, and here's the detail in Yami Yugi's face. I like this one right here better than I do this face sculpt right here. This one just captured the show. But that's my Yami Yugi, my two Yami Yugis. Up next we have a Joey Wheeler. He can look side to side. He has a mechanism in his arm to where you hold his arm over and then you just let it go, and it just slides back over real fast. Then this arm right here can move. It's got the cards in his hand. His waist is movable. Just turns side to side. And that's the only articulation in the Joey. Detail in Joey's face. His shoes. The back of Joey. Then the next one we have up is Seto Kaiba. I have two Seto Kaibas. We'll go over the other one I have first. This is a bootleg version that I got from Japan when I was trying to get a hold of Kaiba. I didn't know they made bootlegs at the time. But you can see here he has Yugi's arm. Basically, this arm right here. You can see that's Yugi's arm. Because he has two dueling gauntlets when he should only have one. Let me get this pack off. Then I'll take him out. You can see there that's Yugi's arm. But he can basically move his arms up and down. He can move his body side to side. The coat too is not made exactly right. It's not long enough. You'll see what I mean by that in a minute. It's still a good figure though, for a bootleg. And then he looks side to side. Now we'll compare him to the real one. This is the real Seto Kaiba figure right here that I got off eBay. You can see the difference. And you can see what I meant by the coat not being long enough. It doesn't curl around his legs like that one right there does. This one's a hard plastic made. Here's the real arm right here that Kaiba's supposed to have. But we'll go over the articulation and I will go over the articulation in him, but he's so fragilely made because he's a bootleg and I don't want to break him. But we'll put him back in his pack. And He came with star chips, 2 dices, a little cardboard cutout of a Blue Eyes. But the real Kaiba can look side to side. This arm right here can move up and down. The waist area can move side to side. You can see right here the jacket is like a really thin rubber material that just curls around his legs. And then this Kaiba has a mechanism to where you put the arm, you push it all the way up until it clicks. And then you have a button right here. And when you press that button, he hurries up and slams the card down. Like that. But yeah, this is my favorite Kaiba right here. Like I said, I always liked him in the show when he wore this blue jacket. He just looks so cool. And then my last two to go over is Battle City Tournament Kaiba. This one would have came with the Obelisk the Tormentor. I lost the Obelisk the Tormentor. I don't know where it went to. Its pieces are scattered everywhere. But the Kaiba can look side to side. The arms can move up and down. They're just like on a twist and joint at the arm. It's tough to do one-handed. The dual disc, you can press the button right here, and it can open and close. And then you just take the dual disc, you pull it back, and it clicks. And then just press it again. The dual disc can also come off the wrist. It just has like 2 little peg holes, a little fastener that attaches right there to the wrist. The legs are made solid. There's no movement in the waist. But this is the Battle City Tournament Kaiba that came with the Obelisk the Tormentor. Then we'll compare him side by side with the original Kaiba. And then here's Kaiba's original picture. Then the last one we have is the good version of Merrick. Or basically you can say before he turned good. But he has movement in the waist area. His arms are a little bit easier to work with than Kaiba's, because he's not made like Kaiba. But his arms can move up. They can move back down. His head moves side to side. Hindered because of the way the bangs come over his shoulders. Same gist with the dual disc. Close and open. And then there's the back of Merrick. This one came with the Winged Dragon of Ra. I lost the Winged Dragon of Ra too. It's in so many pieces somewhere. But that's going to do it for this figure review of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection Part 2. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all were doing safe during these troublesome times. And you all have a blessed one, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And goodbye.